Hi everyone, I'm David from davidoyoga, and welcome to Yoga for Weight Loss full body workout with a little bit of high intensity interval training thrown into the mix. So don't let high intensity, the word high intensity, freak you out. All this means is we're going to throw in some exercises to help us increase the heart rate just a little bit, just enough to increase the effectiveness of the workout for overall fitness and for weight loss. We'll burn a few extra calories, we'll tone some muscle, and most importantly, we'll have fun doing it. Okay? So this is week 6 of our 6-week Yoga for Weight Loss Fitness Challenge. If you've been with me for the whole 6 weeks, then congratulations, awesome job. If you've just discovered this video, then great. The workouts in this series have been designed so that you can do them in any order. So feel free to start here in week 6, or you can go back to week 1 and do them sequentially. It's totally up to you. And finally, if you like these videos, if you enjoy my teaching, then please subscribe to my channel. Really helps to support me in continuing to offer these videos to you. Okay, are you ready? Let's do it. All right, let's make our way to our back. Come all the way down and then hug your knees into your chest. Give yourself a sweet little hug here. Rock side to side. Let's take a few moments and a few breaths to feel grounded, settled, safe. This rocking motion helps to relax our sympathetic nervous system. Relax the fight or flight tendency when we feel anxious. Feel the earth beneath you. Keep hugging the right knee in, extend the left leg long on the mat. Squeeze the thigh into the low ribs in the belly, maybe take it back and forth a little bit here. And then take the right foot straight up to the sky. Interlace the hands behind the hamstring or the calf, if that's accessible, or even grab the big toe if that's accessible. Work to straighten the leg here, so press the heel to the sky, press the thigh bone out. Now, if you just have the hamstring here, that's totally cool, right? Just work with what we've got. Draw the leg a little closer to the upper body. Breathe. And as you exhale, let's find a figure 4. So right ankle to the left thigh, flex the right foot, and draw that left knee in toward the chest. And you can interlace here behind the left hamstring or in front of the left shin. And take a few breaths to let everything settle. Feel the full length of your spine grounded to earth. And breathe into sensation, opening up the right hip here. Opening up the glute, the hip extenders. And exhale, release your hands. Let's do the other side. So hug the left knee in. Extend the right leg long. Again, spend a moment or two here, squeezing the thigh into the ribs, moving the leg back and forth, a little massage of the low belly. And then take the left foot straight up to the sky. Hands behind the hamstring or the calf. Work to straighten the leg, press the heel to the sky. Draw the leg a little closer to the upper body. With your exhale, feel the shoulders, your whole back grounding, melting down. A big part of our warm-up is to reconnect with earth energy, reestablish ground. We get so carried away with thoughts that we leave the earth, right? So we're coming back to what is real. Exhale, release the hands, and let's take figure 4 on the other side. Left ankle, right thigh. And a few breaths here, drawing the right knee in. Let your shoulders relax down to the mat and feel the whole spine grounding down all the way to the hips and the sacrum. You can close your eyes here, feel your breath. And keep coming back to your breath. Each pose, we find the shape, and then we tune into our breath. Exhale, release your hands. Draw both knees into your chest and begin to rock and roll forward and back. A few times, rocking yourself up to seat, hands and feet to the mat. Press and lift, altar pose. Let your head drop back. Big breath in. Open mouth, exhale. Slowly lower your sit bones and sweep your legs behind you. Let's find tabletop. Wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. Move through a few cat-cows here. So cow pose, heart forward, shoulders back, and exhale, round and flex. Draw the navel in. Inhale, cow. And exhale, cat. Let's take a few more of these. Finding a rhythm with the breath, feeling the integration of breath and movement, and working to open the upper back, the thoracic spine. One more exhale, round and flex. And this time, come to tabletop, curl the toes, lift the hips, and push back, downward dog. Let's take a few breaths here, pedal the feet, bend one knee, draw opposite heel down to earth. Feel the back lines of the body begin to open from the glutes down to the heels. And come to stillness. Great big breath in. Open mouth, exhale. Slowly walk your feet all the way to the hands and Uttanasana, forward fold at the top of the mat. You can bend your knees here a little. Take a little sway side to side. Relax your shoulders and your face and your jaw. Feel everything soft and open. Flutter your lips a little. Exhale, release both hands down, bend into the knees, tuck the tailbone and wave up nice and slow all the way up to the sky. Reach your hands, palms meet. Exhale, draw Anjali Mudra to the heart. Close your eyes. Relax your shoulders. And feel the earth beneath your feet and your toes. Feel the energy from the heart to the hands. And feel the sky above your crown. You are connected to all of this, and all of this is in you. We draw upon all of this powerful energy in our practice. Inhale, blink your eyes open, take the hands straight up and swan dive. Empty, release. Halfway lift, step back plank pose. Hold plank for a moment, draw your navel in, and with your elbows close to your sides, slowly lower all the way down to your belly. Slide the hands, untuck the toes, slide the hands next to the low ribs and find cobra pose. Press, pull the mat towards you, send the heart forward. Exhale, lower. Child's pose, hips to heels. Rest your forehead softly on the mat. Breathe. Inhale, come forward, tabletop. Curl the toes and lift the hips. Downward dog. Feet together. Right heel to the sky. Lift it long and tall. Exhale, knee to nose. Squeeze the knee in. Hold. And step the right foot through between your hands. Step the back foot forward to meet the front foot and fold. Bend into the knees. Wave up the spine. Lift your head. Float the hands up to the sky. Palms meet and draw hands to the heart. Anjali Mudra. Again, close your eyes. Ground into all four corners of the feet. Relax your shoulders and breathe. Inhale, take the hands straight up. Open your wings, swan dive, empty. Halfway lift. Step back, plank pose. Elbows close to the sides. All the way down we go, nice and slow. When the navel meets the mat, untuck the toes and find cobra. Hands next to the low ribs, press. Heart moves forward, pull the mat towards you. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Exhale, lower. Hips to heels, child's pose. And come forward, tabletop. Curl your toes, lift your hips. Downward dog. Feet together. Take the left heel high to the sky. Exhale, knee to nose. Squeeze it in and hold. Feel the core active and strong. And step left foot through between your hands. Step the back foot forward and fold. Uttanasana. Bend into the knees. Tuck the tailbone. Wave up. Feel your breath rising. Reach tall. Palms meet. And draw Anjali to the heart. Couple breaths here. Ground and settle. And blink your eyes open. All right, we're going to work into some step back lunges here. So hands to the hips, and these look like this. Palms meet at the heart as you exhale. Step back with the left foot. Hands to the hips, and then step back with the right foot. So the knee can come all the way down to touch. If that's not accessible, just go down as deep as you can. Work with what you got. All right, we're going to do 10 of these. Each side. Here we go. Inhale, or rather, starting with an exhale. Exhale, palms to the heart. Left foot back, hands to the hips. Right foot back for 1. Exhale, left foot. Inhale. Exhale, right foot for 2. Doing good. And right for 3. Left, exhale, inhale. Right for 4. Left, hands to the hips. Right for 5. Halfway there. Doing good. Keep it going. Left and right for 6. Step the left foot back. Exhale, inhale. Right foot back. 7. Just a few more. Right for 8. Couple more. Keep it going. Left and 9. One more. You got this. Left and right for 10. Step nice and tall. Sweep the hands to the sky. Big breath. Swan dive. Empty and release. Nice work. Halfway lift and step back. Plank pose. So holding plank, draw your navel in, and let's take our plank for a walk here. Right knee down and then the left. And we go back and forth, rolling over the toes to bring the knee down. Bring your attention to the navel point. Draw your navel in and press firmly into the index finger and thumb. You can come to your knees at any point and rest, and then come back. All right, back to plank, slow as you can. Lower all the way down to your belly. Untuck the toes, hands to the ribs. Lift the heart. Exhale, slowly lower. Hips to heels, child's pose. And come forward, tabletop. Untuck the toe or tuck the toes. Lift the hips, downward dog. Feet together, take the right heel high to the sky. Exhale, knee to nose. Hold for just a moment, and then take the heel back up to the sky. For 1, knee to nose, squeeze it in, and lift. For 2. One more time, squeeze it in, lift the heel. For 3. This time, knee to nose, hold for 1 breath, and then step straight back to plank pose. Let's take our plank for a little walk here. You know the drill. Navel in, pressing through the mat. Feel into the earth below. Nice and slow, and we're just rolling over the toes here. So the toes are nice and light. Most of the work is in the core. Back to plank. Slow as you can, lower all the way down to your belly. Untuck the toes, hands to the low ribs, cobra pose. Heart moves forward, shoulders draw back. Exhale, lower. Hips to heels, child's pose. And come forward, tabletop. Curl the toes, lift your hips, and push back, downward dog. Feet together, this time take the left heel high to the sky. Exhale, knee to nose, squeeze it in. Inhale, take the left heel high. Exhale, squeeze it in, hold for a moment. Heel back up to the sky for 3. Exhale, squeeze it in. One more time, take the heel high. Exhale, squeeze it in and hold. And step straight back to the plank walk. Here we go. And again, if you need to rest here, if you need to bring the knees down, take a moment in child's pose or whatever, you do that. And then come back. Don't let the inner voice of judgment shut you down, right? We're just playing here. Let this be playful. Back to plank pose. Slowly lower. All the way down. Let's take an extended rest here. So make a little pillow with your hands. Rest your cheek. I know it's quite an arm and a chest workout, holding plank, but it's also a great core workout. All right. Back to cobra pose, hands next to the low ribs. Send the heart forward, squeeze the shoulder blades, and exhale, lower. Finding child's pose. Come forward, tabletop, curl the toes, and lift your hips. As you exhale, slowly walk your hands all the way back to the feet. Toe heel the feet together so that the heels touch and the toes are facing out 45 degrees. Walk your hands forward, lift the heels here and come into a squat, okay? So you're on the balls of the feet, heels are lifted. We're going to work into frog squats or kundalini froggies, as they're sometimes known. And here's what they look like. Keeping the heels lifted the whole time. As you exhale, lift the hips, look back toward the knees. Inhale, look forward and come down to the squat. So the heels stay lifted. All right, 15 of these. Here we go. Inhale. Exhale for 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. 3. 4. Breath in. 5. Breath in. Breath out for 6. 7. 8. You're doing great. 9. 10. 11. 12. Just a few more. 13. Starting to feel it. 14. One more. And 15. Come down to a squat. Walk the hands back. Sit up nice and tall. Big breath. And exhale. Hands come down. Lift the hips. Toe heel. Feet together. So big toe mounds touch. And the heels are separate. Bend into the knees. Wave up the spine. Big breath. Reach into the sky. And let's sit low. Chair pose. Utkatasana. So feel all 4 corners of the feet grounded, rooted. Shift weight back a little bit into the heels. Relax your shoulders. Exhale, diver's pose. Wing the arms back. Lift the heels. Send the heart forward. Big breath. Let's sit back down, chair pose. Exhale, diver's pose. Back and forth we go. Inhale, nice and deep and strong, chair. Exhale, divers. Lift the heels, reaching with the heart. Big breath, nice and deep, chair. One more time. Exhale, divers, wing it back. Heart forward. Big breath in. Let's sit down into a strong, stable, comfortable? I don't know about that. Strong chair. Relax the shoulders. But can we find comfort here? Can we find a little space? Relax your jaw. Relax your brow. Big breath. Exhale, fold. Nice work. Halfway lift. As you inhale, walk the hands all the way back to the top of the mat. Downward dog. Feet together, take the right heel high to the sky. Exhale, knee to nose, squeeze it in and step through. Rise, crescent lunge. So keep the back heel lifted, all 10 toes facing forward. As you inhale, shifting weight into that front foot, one leg mountain pose. Extend the left leg, point the toes. As you exhale, hands come to the heart and hinge forward into warrior 3. So lift the left heel, dip the left hip. Inhale, rise back up, one leg mountain pose. Left knee is bent, then extend the left leg, hold. Exhale, bend into the left knee, hinge. Warrior 3. One more time, you got this. Inhale, slowly rise, one leg mountain pose, extend the leg, point the toes, and this time we curtsy, wing the arms back. Great big breath, step tall. Hands meet overhead, and as you exhale, let the hands come down to the heart. Relax your shoulders. Find your breath. Hands to the hips. Here we go with the step back lunges. All right, we've been here before. We know this drill. Exhale, hands to the heart. Step the left foot back. Step the right foot back for 1. Left and right for 2. Left, right for 3. Exhale, left, inhale. Exhale, right for 4. Exhale, left. Exhale, right for 5. Halfway there. All right. Feel it in the breath. For 7, a couple more. For 8, 2 more. 9, and last one. Left, and then right. Step tall, step strong. Big breath. Swan dive, empty, and release. Halfway lift. Step back, plank pose. Holding plank, draw the navel in and come down to forearm plank. So press firmly into the palms, into the elbows, into the forearms. Draw your navel in and up. Again, if you want to come down to the knees, that's totally fine. Challenge yourself, but find that balance between playfulness and joy. Breathe. Let your breath be your battery. As you inhale, press back up to plank pose, nice and strong in the core, and then all the way down, elbows close to the sides. Make a little pillow with the hands. And rest. Take a moment, let everything slow. Find your breath. Hands next to the low ribs, we find cobra. Heart forward, draw the shoulders back, squeeze. Exhale, slowly lower. Hips to heels. Child's pose. Feel the forehead rest for a moment. And come forward into tabletop. Curl the toes, lift the hips. downward dog. Slowly walk the hands all the way back to the feet, toe heel, the heels together, the feet pointing outward, lift the heels, and come down to a squat. Here we go. Kundalini froggies, 15, and let's do it. Inhale, exhale for 1, 2, 3, maybe a little faster pace this time. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're already at 10. You got this. 11, 12, 13, 14. One more. 15. Come to a squat. Walk the hands back. Sit tall. Big breath. As you exhale, lift the hips and find a fold. Toe heel. Big toe mounds together. Bend into the knees. Wave up the spine. Reach your hands into the sky. Let's sit low. Chair pose. Root the four corners of the feet into the earth. Feel your breath. Exhale, diver's pose. Wing it back. Lift the heels. Inhale, sit low, chair pose. Exhale, divers, working back and forth with our breath. Exhale, chair. Exhale, divers. Inhale, chair. Exhale, divers. 2 more. Big breath. Sit down nice and strong. Exhale, divers. And then a big breath in. Let's sit and settle in for a couple breaths here. So, can you find a little space, a little softness through the upper body? Relax your jaw, relax your brow. Big breath. Lengthen the tailbone. Let's take it a little deeper. Let's have an experience. Stay with me. One more breath. Exhale, fold. Awesome work. As you inhale, walk the hands forward, finding your way to downward dog. Feet together. Inhale, take the left heel high. Exhale, step through between your hands and rise. Crescent lunge. Woo, I'm feeling it. Are you? It's good. It's good to feel the breath, feel the heart, feel alive, and feel connected to your body. All right. Shifting weight into the front foot, we glide into one leg mountain pose. Extend the right leg, point the toes. As you exhale, hands to the heart. Hinge forward from the hips. Warrior 3. Level the hips. Inhale, rising back up into one leg mountain pose. Extend the right leg, point the toes. Hold, breathe. Hands to the heart, and let's hinge forward. Warrior 3, level the hips. One more time, we rise up. Hands to the sky. Extend the right leg, point the toes, and hold. I know that right leg weighs 1,000 pounds. Breathe and curtsy. Wing it back. Great big breath. Stand tall, stand strong. Bring the palms together, and as you exhale, hands come down to the heart. Breathe and slow. And observe, where is the mind taking you? And can you watch each thought as it tugs on you? And then breathe and soften. Let the thought go. Big breath, sweep the hands high. Exhale, swan dive and fold. Halfway lift. Step back, plank pose. And then slowly lower the knees, sink the hips back to the heels. Child's pose. Rest your forehead. Rest your whole body and your mind. Soften and settle. As you exhale, slide, crawl the fingers forward, lift your hips off your heels into puppy pose. So get a big, long stretch through your arms and melt your heart down toward the mat. So we're opening up the chest and the shoulders here. We also want to get into the upper back. So wrap the elbows in and press a little bit more firmly into the index finger and thumb. And then from there, continue to melt your heart downward. And you can look forward, you can look down here. Whatever feels more natural in your neck. Inhale, walk your hands back towards you. Sit back to your heels and sweep your legs around in front. Let's take one fold here. So reach the hands up to the sky, great big breath. Exhale, heart forward, and fold, melt softly over the extended legs. Check in with your low back and your hips. So it's the hips that are doing the folding. Your low back and your spine remains long. How do you make that happen? Reach your heart forward and draw the sit bones and the tailbone back. And continue to melt. Inhale, rise. Slow your descent all the way back to your back. When your shoulders meet the mat, hug both knees into your chest. Give yourself a sweet little hug. Rock side to side. Keep hugging the right knee in. Extend the left leg long. Big squeeze of the thigh into the low belly. And let's go back and forth like this a couple times. So squeeze. Squeeze and extend the opposite leg. Squeeze and extend the opposite leg. This is a really nice way to massage the organs of the low belly. Increase blood flow. It helps digestion. And then take both feet up in the air. Happy baby. Grab the outside edges of your feet. Press the heels to the sky. And let everything else relax down toward the mat. Your shoulders, your knees, and feel the whole length of your back grounding down. You can take a little rock here side to side. So our practice is such a gift because it gives us clarity into the things that make us feel healthy and happy and inspired. And then with that clarity, we have a choice on how we spend our time, where we focus our energy. With that choice comes freedom. Big breath in. Open mouth, exhale. Release your feet and take Shavasana. Let yourself go. Let go of tension. Let go of your to-do list. Let go of all the things that are pulling on your attention. And just immerse into the experience of rest. Begin to bring movement to your fingers and your toes, your wrists and ankles. As you inhale, reach your hands overhead and stretch, fingertips to toes. Lengthen, breathe, and stretch. Exhale, draw knees into your chest. Take a moment and see which way you feel drawn, to the right or to the left. And let yourself roll in that direction, right or left. Inhale, push yourself up to a seat, top of your mat. Bring eyes to close, palms to heart center. Sit tall. May this practice open us to the deeper truth of who we really are. Open us to the experience of what we're really capable of. Right now, not some future improved version of us, but right now, we are capable and worthy and magnificent and strong and beautiful and unique. And the most powerful thing we can do for ourselves and for the world is to be more fully you, authentically you. There's nothing more beautiful than that. Let's close our practice with one great big Om. Inhale. Om. Thumb knuckles to the point between your brow. The teacher, the light and the love within me, sees and honors the teacher, the light, and the love within each one of you, sweet and beautiful beings. Namaste. That was fun. Thank you so much for spending this time with me, sharing this practice with me. If you enjoyed this video, if you like my teaching, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I love making these videos. I hope that comes across in the energy because I'm passionate about this. This practice has changed my life, and I want to give just a little bit of my own experience to you. And subscribing to my channel helps to support me and make all that happen. So thank you so much. Namaste.